Good morning, everybody. It's a brand new year, 2026. Happy New Year! Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's go through a couple things on this map. The map is Hagenstadt. Um, took a we're taking on a brand new challenge this year. It's called Ghost Tech's Ghost Tech Gaming Ultimate Challenge. Here are some of the details of what we got to do. First off, let's go into our settings for a moment. We are at the normal economy. I have the traffic on, seasonal growth. I turned it off temporarily for right now. Also, along with the snow, I have crop destruction off. And I have the disaster destruction disabled. I have automatic engine start off. Fuel usage is at low, and AI workers, all those settings are turned off till I get too far in. I might apply some of them. It doesn't say I can't use them. However, we must sell field 16 right off the bat. We're going to do that. We're going to sell that field. We got $46,920 from that. All right, we started out off with $1 million in the bank. Now, I was looking at field 1, and it's beats. Wow. Okay, I can deal with that. However, I got some used equipment as starting equipment. I don't know if I'm going to keep all that equipment or not. I haven't decided yet. But the key thing is, we must buy all the crop fields in numerical order 1 through 42. I don't have a problem with that at all. That's fairly easy to do. But the thing is, right here, this is not considered as a crop property. We're going to click on this for a minute. We're going to take a look at this. It says 104. I sold field 16, as you saw what I did. All right, let's zoom in here. We're going to take a look at this 104. This is not a crop field. However, if you take a look at it, the value is at $1,652,880. That's 13.61 acres. And on this, we have a chicken pen. We have a small petrol tank. We have a fertilizer tank. We have a bale and pallet storage facility. We also have a silo over here. We can use beets, sugarcane, poplar, probably, depending on what you want to use it for. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought there was supposed to be a buying station here too. I don't see it. That's a silo, and this is a silo. Oh, here's a fertilizer tank. Okay, we got that. What was this over here? Bale and pallet storage. There's a silo on here. Supposed to be. Not that one. I think it might be up here. Yeah, a grain silo. This will take all your grains, and this one here will take your root crops, if you so choose. Or, like I said, sugarcane and poplar. Could probably use that for that. And this is the silo over here. No, it's not. Okay. I know we got a chicken pen. Holds 360 chickens in it. We got some starting equipment. We're going to come over here. We're going to grab our harvester and take it away from this field that we had to sell. Now, if you notice, like I said, I have made $46,920 off that field that I just had sold. I'm going to take a look at something real quick like before I go too far into this. Let's grab our device here real quickly. Take a look at something. Alright, map is Hagenstadt on ModHub. Farm manager, start with $1 million. Start with starter farm. You can sell off everything on that started farm, but must keep the land. Aha! I'm going to keep that land. No restrictions on mods except no overpowering money generated mods like government subsidies, signs, no contract boosters that increase the payout of contracts. And if you use power tools, you cannot use it to add money either. No fuel options or fuel options either. Talking to you. I'll bypass that. When using some farm fuel station, you cannot use the ones that give you free or reduced prices. Sell off for farmland 16 immediately. We already did that. The object to the challenge is to buy all 42 farm crop fields on the map in order from 1 to 42 by the end of the challenge. This does not have a money aspect to it. It's just to have all the farms by the end of the challenge. Have fun and can't wait to see everyone's videos. If you're doing this challenge, please post the live stream video to my challenge video channel. Well, I don't have Discord, so I will post it on YouTube. Alright, now we got that covered. Those were the rules. And if you notice my finances, we will go in here for a moment. We'll look at them. Finances. I made $46,000 just selling off of the land, farmland 16. I own no tillable farmlands, but I do own the starting farm. And it says we can't sell the land. That's fine. Cool. That's what I wanted to make sure of. So, therefore, I can keep this equipment if I so choose. I can sell off the buildings if I so choose. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these silos or not. I haven't made that decision yet. It's nothing in particular. Now, we are going to buy field 1 to start. And of course, if you noticed, it was beets. We're going to park this in here. Like I said, I haven't decided on the equipment yet. I'm going to take a look at a couple options here. Alright, we got that in the building here. Now, over here, This could store crop grains, root crops and stuff, so forth, if you have the right equipment. It looks like you could put it in there. This looks like a implement storage area here. This is your bale storage, bale and pallet storage. And this is our garage door shed, if you will. Got ample storage. That's a 5 bay. Wow. Okay. And then we also got, let's take a look at this. Herbicide and liquid fertilizer is all we can buy out of this. Okay. I might sell this and replace it with something else. What's over here? Oh, we got seed in here. Really? Oh yeah, we got some free seed. Cool. Okay, there's nothing in there. What's down here? I did look at the map earlier. There are 100 collectibles on this map. If you're curious what the 100 collectibles are, if you take a look at one of the signs as you travel around, it said something about horseshoes. And I'm going to spill the beans. The 100 collectibles are golden horseshoes. You got to collect all 100 of them to get the bonus. We got a Fiat Agri tractor here. A little trailer. Which holds 8,000 liters. Good starting trailer. The tractor. And like I said, we got used equipment. We're going to have to probably do some repairs if we're going to keep the equipment. And like I said, I haven't made a final decision on it yet, but clear the courtyard out because the tools are in the courtyard. Okay. It's highly unlikely that I'm going to be using this plow. So I know for sure I will be selling this. But for right now, we're going to store it over here. We've got plenty of storage room, that's for sure. Alright. Grab this weight. Alright. This does not have the fertilizing option on it, so I don't know if I'll be using this or not. But we're going to get it out of the courtyard. That's what we need to do. Get the stuff out of the courtyard. We got that taken care of. Oh, this tractor needs fixed also, repaired also. Okay, we gotta wait for that tractor. And we got a cultivator. Alright, we are going to keep the diesel. We're going to keep the diesel tank. We're going to buy some diesel right off the bat. It's going to cost us $12,375 to fill up our tank. Yes, we want that. Now we've got diesel. So we have fuel for tractors and combine that we started with. Okay, we've got two tractors. The John Deere 3650 and a Fiat Agri. $160.90 turbo. Alright, we got a John Deere and a Fiat tractor. If I'm not mistaken, the Fiat is definitely a medium-sized tractor, which has a front. And the John Deere is 3650, which is 116 horsepower, which can operate. We can operate with it for now. Okay, now. I don't see a place anywhere. I didn't see a place anywhere. I do believe this building is going to disappear. We're going to sell this building. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we can't sell this one. This is the one that's got the doors on it. I don't know how it'll look. It's got our seat in it right now at the moment. Do I want this? Being this just stores grain, I'm gonna add something to this. We're gonna keep the silo because it came with the map. All right, we are gonna go under. No, not some points. We went up here, go into silos. Okay, that holds 6 million. Okay, cool. But we're gonna add something additional to this. We're gonna add this. We're gonna put it right smack dab here. It says it's overlapping. But I'm gonna hit the triangle button. It's gonna cost me $5,000. We want to get lined up as much as possible. That wouldn't look right. we'll go with that. Alright. Now we got an additional 10, and we can store anything in there. Alright. Good, chicken pen here. I think we got a rooster in here already, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we got a rooster. We got a rooster. Yeah, we got one rooster. Interesting. Now imagine that. We got a rooster on the farm here, buddy. Yeah, we got a rooster on the farm already. Okay. Let's get him some food. But we ain't got no wheat. Let's grab our trailer here. Let's give our rooster a little bit of food. Alright, that was a herbicide and liquid fertilizer. I didn't see anything else, but we have free seed. Alright, I don't know what kind of seed it is. Is it just seed? Yeah, it's just seed. Okay. Alright, I'm not close enough. Alright. Get that seed out of there. Let's take a look at this. Will that take away the decorations? That's the question. It looks like it might. Let's sell that. Alright. Let's sell this. Alright. We sold that building there. Alright. What I want to put in here, it will require seed. Alright. Oh. Alright. How do I want to do this? I think I might do it this way. It'd probably be better off that way. We're going to put a greenhouse in here. We're going to do one to start. Probably just need one anyways. Up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up a second. Hold the gun. I'm missing one key item. Let me sell this real quick. That was a waste of money there, but that's okay. There we go. We want this mod right here. I'm gonna set this just like so. Alright, now we're gonna place the greenhouse. Try this again. Since it's overlapping, I don't really need overlapping, but we will place it right there. Okay. Now we got that placed. Alright, we got a greenhouse, which needs seeds, herbicide, water, solid fertilizer to get that thing going. Alright, we got the seeds in there. Alright, let's add a seed station. Alright. Over here to containers. We already got the herbicide and the fertilizer. We want, if I'm not mistaken, let's see what this does. Whoop. Seeds and minerals need only. Okay. It's empty. Alright. We're going to spend $27,000 for the seed. Alright, that brought us down under $1 million. Wait a minute. I could have swore I bought seed. Alright, we've got 27,000. Let's see if we can get it now. 12,000 liters of seed in there. Okay. 12,200 liters seed. Alright. Got our seed. Purchase some seed. Alright. That's liquid. Okay. This is gonna cost us 60,000. Alright, we're gonna have to buy fertilizer. That's gonna be a spendy price. Alright, we bought fertilizer for 105,000. We dropped two tanks of 2 trailer loads of fertilizer in to the greenhouse here. Oh, just to let you know, when you download this map, there are 4 mods attached to this that's required to go with this map. Those are the Hagenstadt buildings, farm animals, and so forth, which goes with this map. That's the only 4 mods you need to really start the game, this challenge. I selected a few extra mods. Alright, we're getting fertilizer. Then we're gonna have to get a tank. We're gonna have to get some herbicide and water. Alright, let's get that tanker. Okay, that holds all that stuff there. Liquid fertilizer, herbicide, all the milks, all the oils, grape juice, and water. That holds 100,000 liters, but we're not going with that trailer there. We're gonna want this trailer right here, which holds silage additive and the diesel also. It's slurry and digestate. That's gonna cost us 46,000 initial. We're going to keep it right where it's at, and the tank is going to remain. Okay, we want to change that to the piston capacity of 100,000. And we want the dolly locking pin. Okay, there's my license plate. We need license plate over in Europe, being Hagenstadt is a German map. Alright, we're going to buy it. Alright, let's take a look at something real quick. Alright, we got... Well, that's weird. Oh, I know why that's looking like that. Because I already put seed in there from those pallets. Okay. But that'll get us started. Alright, we got to go get that trailer. We don't want to use up all our seed or fertilizer just yet. Alright. Need to see something here real quick. See what the cost of that field up there is. Means we got beets in that field. Okay, we got 742,000 for the field. In value, we got 779. That should leave us around. We got the tanker already. Yeah, we're gonna buy field 1 right now. Okay. It's growing. It needs to have herbicide applied to it. Wow. And we need herbicide for our greenhouse and water. Okay. We got that. Let's go get our tanker. Alright, see where we need to go for that. Oh, okay. I think I need to go this direction. Out on the highway we go. Let's go up to the store. We got our first field, number 1, purchased, which has sugar beets in it, and sneak out here real quick. Oh, he turned anyways. Okay. Grab our tanker. I wonder where we can get water at. Oh, I messed with that. while we're here, no, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. We're gonna, somebody need the money for the herbicide. We're gonna soon be out of money. I wonder where we can get some water. Okay, we got 37,000 liters. I mean, $37,000 in the bank account. Let's see what it takes to fill this up. $13,200. Yeah, we'll do that. Which gets us 10,000 liters of herbicide. And we're taking it right all the way out. Okay, that means with 23,000. I don't have a problem with that. We're gonna empty it out. That thing is running slow. Wow. Alright, let's see if we have any contracts. Oh, we got a harvesting contract. Pardon me. The contract is for $3,777. We'll be harvesting spelt. We already have the harvester. We got the trailer and so forth. We're just gonna accept it. We're not borrowing the items at a cost of $12.99. No, not when we have equipment already. We're gonna accept that one. Alright, we got a contract going on field 12. Alright. Let's see if we can't get that combine to that field. Wow, that's filling up. I still haven't gotten a week for that bird. Where are we going? Field 12. Let's take a look at that map. we go sightseeing? Could be. What is all this? Oh, we're gonna have to examine that area. Look at that nice looking river. Where we can fish in that river. There's a shed. Looks like there's a lot of sheds around here. Uh-oh. Got me going across that bridge. I don't want to go across the bridge. Uh-oh. Let's take a look at this real quick, like. While we're going across that bridge. I think this is where I need to go. Over here. How are we supposed to get to there? Okay, let's go. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. We're gonna go around this way to get over here? Oh my lord. I went the wrong way. Imagine that. I doubt this will take me there. Highly unlikely. We'll see here in a minute. It might. Wow. Alright, and now this map is definitely going to be a challenge. Means it does not. Oh my goodness. I should have went the other way to start with. Can't believe it. Holy mackerels. Oh lordy. Really? This hour's about up already. Well, you get the idea. You saw us buy build 1. You saw us sell build 16. Of course, we're to start. And I'm missing the signs. Yeah, I'm missing the signs. Alright, you want to pass me on a double white line. All you're going to do is cause an accident on a curve to boot. Where did you get your driver's license, buddy? Alright, I'm gonna have on our next episode we will be harvesting this contract on field 12, and this is where we're gonna be bringing it to grain. That being said, if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't yet, and would like to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But most importantly, if you want to see further episodes, drop a tasty treat on that notification bell for Benji and Alan, because you never know when they'll show up on the scene. With that being said, hope you have a wonderful brand new year. I think we can beat the traffic here. And we did. Aha. And to the right of us is that great big field of beets that we own. And I don't have nothing to harvest those beets with yet. So I have to think about what I'm going to do with those beets. That's not what I'm going to plant in that field to start with. But we got to get rid of the beets first. So, meanwhile, if there's those crouching trees around, I met just mine. Grab the tree devourer and start devouring some trees. Now you better stop, buddy. You gotta stop, son, buddy. Coming up on our field. Yeah. I'll never ever worry about this thing with the straw. And we made it to our destination, so you will get to see me start this field. And I'm going to do it myself. And away we go. Till next time, in the next episode, you will see me finishing this field up. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 will be coming up.